Like all you lovely folks, I've got a dream.
Mhm. That sounds perfect, Stacey. Yes, yes, you did. I'm a sophomore majoring in liberal arts. Oh, yes, that is accurate. No, I am not. Yes, I'm familiar with the guidelines. 100%, yes. I have both of my ears pierced. I have two holes on each side just on the lobe, but I hardly ever wear earrings, so it wouldn't be a problem. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Definitely. Yes, I do. Yes, I do prefer that park, that world. Mhm. Yes, that is correct. Yes, I've gotten the chance to look over them. Yes, I am. Mhm. Yep. Mhm. Yes, actually, the summer before my senior year of high school, I got the chance to study abroad in Spain for 2 weeks, which was an amazing experience. It was the best time of my life. And in this one apartment, we lived with a host mom. I had two other girls from my school, two other girls from the States, and we had two girls 2 rooms over from us that were from Germany, and we all got along great. It was amazing roommate experience. Like when we first got there, I think the biggest adjustment for all of us was it was 6 girls with one bathroom and trying to figure out what time we're all supposed to go in. And I think we all just like compromised and we said, okay, we each have like this amount of time in the bathroom a day will go from who needs to leave first to who needs to leave later. And it just went like that for the rest of the 2 weeks, and we were all very respectful of each other. Yeah. Mhm. I'm really interested in the DCP because after I graduate with my associates in liberal arts, I plan on majoring in theater. And I feel like when you work for Disney World, especially Walt Disney World, each role you're called a cast member, and every part is an acting role. You have to keep that magic alive, whether you're a custodial or an actual character performer. You have to keep the character integrity of the whole entire park because for some people, especially little kids, everything around them is real. So if you're so it's like, yeah, it helps me with my acting experience, definitely. Mhm. Yeah. Some skills I have definitely gained from those is just learning how to interact with different people because sometimes you're going to butt heads with other people who like you don't have the same idea of how something should be done. And at the end of the day, you just have to work on compromise. And I've also learned a lot about time management and thinking things through and thinking, okay, I have this amount of time to do this. Here's the most effective way I can do that and making sure it is done properly. hmm I actually had a situation just like this last night at Old Navy where I had a customer come in and she was really confused about our coupon policy at that moment because we had just started doing the super cash deal where we only can take one of those coupons per transaction. And then she had a coupon that expired the day before, unfortunately. And she was a tad bit upset about it. So I just carefully explained to her what our coupon policy was. And then I, I explained, oops, sorry, I'm nervous. But yeah. And after explaining it to her, she was like, okay, I get what you're saying now. And then I worked it out where I just did her things in separate transactions. hmm Yeah. Yeah. hmm At my first job, actually, where I was working at Little Buddy's Mini Mart, I had a situation where I was helping a guest at the register, and a man walked in the store, and he actually tripped over our rug, and he fell. And I instantly, like, I turned and I looked, and I told myself, stay calm. And I walked over to him. I was like, "Are you okay, sir?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I'm like, "Are you sure? Do you need me to call an ambulance or anything?" He was like, "I'm totally fine." And then I made sure he was okay that whole entire time. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. I like it when it's that busy because then I get to talk to more people. I like holding tiny little conversations at the register with people, complimenting what they've gotten, telling them my opinions of it because some of the stuff they've bought and I've bought before. And I also just feel like it makes the day go by faster because when it's slower, it's like the day tends to drag on more. But when it's a fast-paced environment, it just makes work more fun. I started at the end of July. That was just a couple weeks before I actually started working there. Definitely, yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I'm 100% receptive for that. I come from a marching band background where I've had to been outside for 8+ hours in the hot August sun or be outside in really extreme cold weathers in November time living in Connecticut. So I'm receptive to standing outside for how long in whatever kind of weather. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. I'm receptive to either way because sometimes I feel like, especially with certain tasks, sometimes it's better when I can, like, I'm the type of person where, like, I want to make sure things are done and done the right way. So, like, I like doing things by myself, but sometimes it is nice to have that team environment where you can feed off of each other's strengths and weaknesses and get a major task done. Yes, and I plan on attending the auditions in New York on the 22nd. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, I am. When I worked at Little Buddies, we actually had a sandwich station, so I know a lot about like the proper way to like put food together and like the health and safety aspect of it. Mhm. Yes, I would. Yes, that's correct. I was actually in a show once where I had this whole entire page of dialogue where it was just myself and I was supposed to be talking to somebody on the phone. So I had to learn how to read this whole entire page of lines by memory. And the way my director did it was you had to learn the words word by word. You couldn't summarize or anything like that. So, and then also with dealing with pretending to take pauses to make sure the audience believes someone else on the phone is actually talking back to me. So that was an experience where I had to memorize a lot. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yes, I would. Yes, I am. I personally have a regular point and shoot camera, but I've taken photography classes both at my college and in high school where I've learned the ropes of a DSL camera, so I have experience with both. Yes. Mhm. Yeah, that sounds like so much fun. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yes, I am. Mhm. All right. Thanks for sharing. Mhm. 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 So my first question is, what do you think is the most important attribute a Walt Disney World cast member should have? Mhm. 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 And my next question is, how would a cast member get involved with the volunteer opportunities? Mhm. 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 Definitely. 100%. Mhm. And then my last question is, I want to know, what is your favorite part about working for the Disney company? Wow. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, that sounds so magical. No, that's all I have for you today, Stacey, but thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to interview me. You too, Stacey. Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Could go bouncing and leaping and bounding, hair flying, heart pounding and splashing.